All right. What's up, guys? I hope you're doing good. Let's wait a second. I need to send the link to the Discord because I really don't think anybody has the link to this channel pretty much because it's my second channel and never streamed on here. So we're seeing how it goes. I'm just glad I was verified, to be honest. That's what I was most worried about was not being verified on here. So, but that luckily was not a problem. Do want to open up my chat real quick. Let's see. It's been a while since I've been in OBS too. So it's probably, there it is. Okay. Put that right there. I grab the link and post it in the Discord. All right. There we go. It's kind of dead in here, but that's okay. We'll just do it anyways. Because I don't actually know how many people will get in. But let's get up the game and I'll put it on your guys' screen. So I've been using, for the first time in my life, I haven't been using Unity. Literally every other game I've ever made or even thought about making has thought about making has been in Unity, and this one isn't in Unity, and I'm actually having a great experience in it. What's up, Jimmy Jules? Hey, thank you for coming to stream. I appreciate it. It should be a good time. So I'm gonna show you guys because I had never done anything in Godot before, but it's sick. It's really, really cool. So let me get my, oh, I also need to turn on music. I forgot about that. I made a little playlist for us. So let's get that going, huh? Let's just, I don't need to hear it on my computer, but I want to make sure that you guys can. So forgive me if for a second I'm trying to figure this out because I want to make sure that it's like, it's a good, that was probably really loud. I apologize. You guys are gonna have to let me know on the volume what's best. What's up, Salico? Welcome. I bet you're freaking tired there. What time is it there? Are you just waking up? Let me get... It's like when you're on a call for work and somebody's like, can you see my screen? Oh, there's nothing worse. I'm trying to get up my screen now. Here we go. Display capture. This is what we want. Not that one. I want this guy. Okay, here we go. Hopefully my notifications don't pop up on there. That's actually my worst nightmare. Yeah, that'll be fine. Let's do that. Yeah. Yeah, how about that? Go put that above that. All right, what do you guys think about that, huh? Is that all right? I want it more like that. I feel like that's all right. The notification woke you up as foul. You should be asleep. But I appreciate you being here. Celico's a real one. Genuinely have been around the channel since I don't even know how long. How long have you been watching, first of all, the ASMR Outdoorsman, but then also just like it has to have been 3 years? The channel's, how old is the channel? 3 years old? It has to be since the very beginning, or almost. Okay guys, I'm nervous to show you this. So I started this about probably 4 hours ago, but I had to stop and I made me and my wife dinner. So I'm gonna show you this, but you need to understand that it doesn't have any visuals. It actually might be broken right now because it's currently being updated with the use of artificial intelligence. So yeah, you guys let me know how the audio is. As far as the music's concerned, I might have to pull it up on my phone. I'll make sure. Hey, what up, Fleetwood Mac lover? How you doing, huh? Thanks for being here. Really appreciate you showing up. Yeah, you guys let me know how the audio is. As far as the music's concerned, I might have to pull it up on my phone. I got the PlayStation music playing in that, bro. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty much the project. I can show you guys. Yeah, see, it's actually broken right now because Claude is currently. Now, I'm curious to get your guys' feedback / feelings about AI because I'm against it when it comes to like art. Now you could say like, oh, like game development is art, and I agree with that in some ways, but at the same time, for like coding tasks, I'm like, you should absolutely be using this. Like in my opinion, it would kind of be ridiculous not to for stuff like game development. Also want this to go on my other computer or my other screen. Anyway. But yeah, this is like the very beginning. But helping with coding, it's amazing. Thank you, Jimmy Jules. I'm glad. So I was worried because some people are like completely and entirely against AI. And then some people are more like use case based. And I'm very much that way, like use case. Similar to you, Jimmy, absolutely hate it with AI or with the art or any sort of aspect of that. But for coding, absolutely fantastic. You can see, oh, I didn't even realize it added that. It added like a little zoom. It's still a little bugged out right now, but basically it's like me and my wife are really into playing Stardew Valley right now. And so, well, I'm gonna lose this game. It's pretty much just like that. But it's more, because Stardew Valley bothers me because like, I don't know, there's a lot of aspects of it that just are boring to me. And so like, what if I made Stardew Valley, but it was just the parts that I thought were fun? So it's the farming sim. There's no, in most Stardew Valley games, there isn't defense on the farm, but you can technically add that. And then of course, like automation aspects. So like sprinklers, but then also, automatically harvesting and like conveyor belt kind of thing. So like imagine if you had like star fruit that was harvested and then you put it on conveyor belts and it went into kegs, and then the star fruit wine came out and then you sold that after, or you put it in the cellar or whatever. So kind of like that idea. It's hard to tell from the visual that I've provided from this, because it's all very much like just getting all the building blocks in place, and then we'll go through after and we'll add actual art. But that's kind of what it is. 3 years on Saturday. I think that's ridiculous. Is my channel turning 3 on Saturday? Or no, I guess that's just when you start watching. But what's up, Deep Time? What's even more important? People's homes and environment. Yeah, okay, 100%. Yeah, especially like here in Utah, there's a massive push for a data center in Box Elder that I don't know any actual Utah that's for it, but our governor seems to think that we are. Um, so yeah, I completely, but it would, I mean, it would demolish, like, our Great Salt Lake is already drying up. So that's suboptimal for sure. And then the environmental impact on like the homes around it, or, you know, it'd create this big heat island. So it's just a lot of problems surrounding that. There's already probably too many people here that the state really can't sustain if we're going to keep living like how we are with our lawns and these alfalfa farmers. So completely with you on that, Deep Time. Do you use no mods? It's straight vanilla on the Switch. It's kind of like Fleetwood. It's kind of like a farming sim / automation game. It's more about like the parts of Stardew that I really love. So it's like, yeah, the farming, yeah, and the parts of the combat, but more the resource management and the automation. I've heard of that before, Jimmy Jules. I've heard of that. Is it pretty good? What's up, Ataro? Yeah, this one's different than the last one for sure, but I always seem to add the same kind of elements to my game or my games. So I'm sure there'll be some parts of it that are similar, but welcome back. Yeah, very keen of you to pick up. For those of you who don't know, I did make a game a while ago, and I live streamed a ton of the development process, but it was a different time. I mean, I didn't use AI at all. ChatGPT was out, but I wasn't using it all for coding. So it was everything. I coded everything. But yeah, different time, man. It's ridiculous now. Like the prototypes that you can whip up in such a short amount of time. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's crazy. Yeah. Oh, I also added, it feels wrong to say that because it's like, did I actually add this? But controller support. So should I go grab the PlayStation controller and try it? I kind of want to. Left bumper. Okay, I'm gonna go grab. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're gonna try this with the PlayStation controller. Hopefully it works. The tower defense. It was fun to make, and I'm glad I did, but I mean, it didn't really sell. Okay, I'm gonna disappear on the camera for a second. And hopefully pop back up. Soon. Just needs to refresh. I'm sure of it. Remove it, and then I'm gonna add it back. There we go. I knew it. For sure, Ataro. Well, I actually would prefer for this game to be played entirely on controller, if I'm being honest. I don't think that it would be a very good, like, click game. Like, I feel like Stardew is probably honestly better on the computer, but we play it on the Stardew, or on the Switch. On the Stardew. Okay, so let's see how AI did, if it even was able to do what I wanted it to, and add controller support. I don't know if this is connected. It's just turned on my PlayStation. Oops. Is that charging only? I need to put this directly into my Mac. Here we go. Yeah, that's great. I would love to connect that device. What's up, Epic Pickle? I actually went fishing yesterday, Ataro. I was out there for 6 hours. I was out there for 4 hours in the sun. Just got demolished by the sun. Lost a huge carp. And then Went out there again later that night with my wife for like an hour and a half, and didn't get any bites. So, okay. Oh my gosh, it actually does work. What the? I was like, oh, that's water. Okay. I don't know why I wasn't expecting that to work. But all right. So I'm using the controller on this. And then, yeah, so we can use our, okay, so that's, yeah, so this is planting the seeds. And then, yeah, let's water them. So then they grow up like this. I also need to place some turrets because this is the hard part. I don't think that it has the building figured out for this yet. Oh, maybe it does. I actually think it does. I'm not sure. Okay, so harvest LB. It's just the one that you're over, which is fine for now, I guess. You can see the water's glitching out. I'm just gonna build a water pump. So hopefully that fixes it. It still is glitching out bad. Let's just rebuild it. It might have just been like some kind of error like that. I'm also gonna pull up the chat on my phone really quick. Oh, if you guys could leave a like on here, that would be sick. That would be just absolutely awesome. I think YouTube is playing on my PlayStation out there. A Mac. Alright. I had to turn off my computer. Let me catch up on some comments. Just got home long weekend, 6 hours and not, it gotta be pickleball, right? A big pickle? No, I don't do YouTube for work. Yeah, I do accounting. Oh, well, I lost. What's up, Amar Chan? Shout out. How are you doing, man? I don't know, Fleetwood. It's honestly more for fun. So I don't know if I plan on ever like really doing something with it, but okay, I'm gonna tell Claude to optimize the building for controller input, and that I also want to see like placeholders of the buildings before they go down. Optimize the building and yeah, optimize the building and UI for controller inputs is meant to be played on the controller. Oh, you use the D-pad to cycle the build palette. I want to see placeholders for the buildings before they go down. Also be cool to see their price. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty good. Your birthday's on the 30th. How old are you turning? If you're comfortable sharing that. I don't mean to dox you if you don't want to be doxed. Yeah, happy early birthday. Don't talk about Claude. Oh, I'm sure. I mean, how many of you? I don't know what kind of jobs you guys work, but I'm sure whatever job you work, they're probably pushing hard for. Yeah, we gotta use it. We gotta use AI, and we need to use this. Cause yeah, I mean, at my old job, I heard that all the time, and I definitely use it for my accounting firm, but there's certain things that I have to be aware of, like security wise, and also there's just certain things that I have found that it will miss. 24, nice. That's a fantastic age. That's a fantastic age. What do you guys say we do some pixel art while we wait for the... for Claude Code. This, oh, wow, there's a crazy amount of ads on here. I don't remember, yeah. I don't remember Piskel having any ads. Oh, I was wrong. But it's definitely less. So I want to do it. Oh man, how do I change? The size of this thing. Create sprite. Safari isn't supported. What the hell are we doing here, guys? I know I'm just a Mac user, but I do have, I think I have Chrome on here too. That should work. Everybody loves Chrome. They force Copilot, yeah, I believe it. Data analytics space for fraud prevention, yeah, that's probably all they talk about. Yeah, I turn 24 next year. I turned 24 in like, yeah, like, less than half a year. Yikes. Not yikes. I mean, 24 is fantastic, but listen to Mara Chan. We're young bucks, all right? We're entering our prime. Do you guys think it's wrong of me if I just took... Is this wrong? See, that's obviously way too many pixels. I do think it's funny when they have these images and it's like 16 by 16, but really it's not. What's this though? That's close. What's close? Minimum token usage threshold? That's terrible. There was some guy at the last company I worked at who used $30,000 in tokens last month. Oh, it's just terrible. Science Corporation. Somebody has to suffer through the Mac. Listen, guys, I like the Mac. I've been on Windows my entire life, and I switched to Mac, and I have the, whatever the newest one is, the Pro chip. It's fantastic. A minimum token usage, though, I feel like that's so stupid. Like, you have to spend this much every single day on tokens. I don't know. It's just, you know. Okay, Amara Chan, peace out. Enjoy your flight. What's up, Danielle? Welcome to stream. That is insane, Epic Pickle. That's just, yeah. That's like, I'm thinking there's like a possibility I hit 1 million today, but 1 billion in a week is actually disgusting. Okay, it looks like Claude finished that up. Translucent tile. Preview. Okay, I want to actually pause the enemies for a minute. Thank you, Fleetwood Mac. You know what's interesting though is that there's so many more people that are switching to Mac strictly for the like AI use case. Let's see, that's what it's gonna be. Two, three. I don't think I'll actually end up using this color, but 1, 2. That's the thing about me too, is I'm not good at pixel art. Like, not at all. This is a pretty good outline, I feel. Oh, really? Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, it is on my Mac because when I hooked in my microphone into the, because I have an external microphone which I was gonna use. I wonder if I can get something better for you guys, but I don't. Okay, granted, this is the one thing about Macs that you guys are gonna make fun of, is like, it is dongle hell. And yeah. I can use the PlayStation's microphone. That's hilarious. I'm sorry if that was so loud. I think that's the best option, honestly, is my Mac. Okay, yeah, sorry about that, guys. Press P. Okay. Let's give it a shot. Okay. Wow. Okay, this is sick, actually. So we got all these different options now. How do I get out of it though? There we go. Okay. Does it actually? That's funny. Yes, I turned off the enemies, so they won't be coming by. But yeah, the idea is like you spawn in and then you till some plots. What does the game? And then yeah, you can plant. And then you'll water. Left trigger, why is that not? Oh, I think I was. Oh, don't do that. Oh, till is that. Okay, there we go. Sorry, that took a second. And then left bumper. That's okay. And plant is right bumper. And then water. You guys can tell. Honestly, it's low-key hard. It's a hard game. It's a kind of a balancing issue if we're being honest, but okay. And then I'm gonna build a sprinkler. Right, I can't build it over here because I'm not next to a water source, and so I can build a pipe. And I couldn't build it right here because then you're too far away from the pylon, but I can build another one right here. And the pylon just, as you would expect. Wait, do I have to build that within another? I do, huh? I feel like that needs to be buffed for sure. And the line's fixed. Yeah, let's put down a sprinkler. And then, let's see, I need 2, huh? New sprinkler, 2, new sprinkler. Then we'll try that. This is like kind of just like a farming sim in a way. Farming sim slash automation is how I would describe it. So you'll see when I plant all my crops here in a second. You'll see them start to grow. And then you can look at my money in the top left there. And I can harvest all these with left bumper. And then I'll plant them again. But the idea really is that this is like the least automated that your farm would be. This would just be like in the early stages of the game when you're trying to basically earn money. Dude, you can hit both at once. That's actually sick. New meta just dropped. Sim City. I don't think I ever played that. But you basically fly around this little drone that you would manually control. And there'll be like, little upgrades for the drone that you can get. It's honestly a lot more about like managing your resources. It's pretty easy right now, so that's why I added enemies. But I made it so that they wouldn't spawn for a second because I just wanted to test out some of this stuff. But some other cool things you can do is like you can add water tanks. I'm actually overdrawing on my wall. Oh no, I'm barely, you'll see it's 10/9. So it means I'm using, out of the 10 water I have, I'm using 9 per second. And so I'm like, I barely have enough. So then maybe I would add, like these water tanks right here. And then if I wanted more water per second, I would add 2 water pumps. And now you'll see I have 11 extra per second. But the top water pump turned orange. So that means that I'm overdrawing on my energy. Yeah, so I'm using too much energy. And you'll see that this sprinkler is going to shut down now. I guess it hasn't yet, but so then I would want a not a battery. I don't actually think I'd want a generator. And I'd probably put it somewhere like right here. Or I think these can be standalone too. So I could put this, let me see. What's the master? Okay, it can be. Yeah. So, and now I have way more energy. So I could put down some batteries and you'll see them fill up. Thanks, Jimmy Jules. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know, like, again, what I want to do with it per se, or if, you know. Yeah, like put a sprinkler right there. Another sprinkler. There definitely needs to, like, there's already definite need for automation. This is Godot. It's Godot. And I literally, this is all of like, this is all basically AI code. Well, not basically, it is all. I haven't written any code for this. So I've just kind of been like exploring different ideas that I think might be interesting for games. Obviously needs like some balance work too. Pick all these up. Now I'll add some turrets. I'll probably need a couple more generators. But I have like infinite money right now because the game just isn't very well balanced. And I'll just add a bunch of turrets and then we'll just see how long we can go for. Uh-oh. So I actually ran out of energy fast because I was using so many turrets. Ooh, I might run out of money. So this is, okay, this is actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be because I had some crops left over, but that would have been a problem because then all my sprinklers, you can see some of them stopped working. I just need more generators is the issue. But now we're good. Okay, I'm gonna press the button P. So hopefully we get some monsters coming in that we can kill. Put some more turrets down. Ooh, that was actually a bad idea. Because now I'm overdrawing on my power again. Okay, actually we're good. Are they here? Oh, don't do that. Maybe that will reactivate them. I don't know if Claude even gave me that ability. Toggle on and off. The HUD. Where is the HUD? Is it in the debugger maybe? swear it was P. Or maybe... Start. Yeah, should be good. We should have enemies now. Oh, here we go. Nice. Yeah, get them, guys. Get them. The amount of generators over here. Jeez. Man, yeah, we're smoking them now. Excellent work, gentlemen. Okay, a couple things. Fix. I needed to fix the basically area / radius layover effect, and then zoom in / out on controller. And then maybe we could do like different seeds. I think that would be good. Different seeds and then like cost. Well, maybe not cost. Yeah, cost to buy a seed would be a good idea actually. Yeah, so different seeds, yeah. And cost to buy. Seeds. What else would be a good idea? Maybe some kind of like a build menu, I think would be a good idea. Yeah. I think that's pretty good. Then like next steps of automation would be like some kind of harvesting plant. Oh, that guy's eating all my crops. Yeah, we'll start with that. Start with that and then can move on from there. Honestly though, pretty happy with that. So let me talk to Claude. Come in here. Saying need to fix the area slash the radius effects overlapping each other and creating an odd look. For the energy buildings, there should also be zoom in and out support for the controller, as well as an additional seed type, and seeds should cost money to buy. Slash plant. There won't be a seed inventory, but basically the seed will be bought as it is planted. Additional seed type, got that. There should also be a build menu added that can open and close. Sort buildings by type and make it easy to add more later. Should not ruin the flow of the game. Build time for yeah, I think that's good for now. That'll be a pretty big query, so I'm gonna put on my headphones as well. Get a water. My wife isn't home right now, so we're leaving that door open. I'm listening to bluegrass right now, but it's copyright, so stream can't hear it. Oh, there it is. isn't really final. I'm just kind of throwing some stuff together to so we can move on. I got the shit sprinkler right here. That'll be alright. That up actually. What else do we need? Plan, obviously, plot. Let's do a, well, pipe wouldn't really work right now. Because I don't want to make like 8 different versions. Like 16. I don't know. Let's do... 16. Like top down. Computer. This is kind of what I imagine. Actually, yeah. I'll probably make the generator look like this. It's probably like 16 by 32 maybe. I actually probably should save these. I don't know. I'll just do this. I don't want to see that though. I guess I need to resize this. Oof. Wow. How do I import a palette? From palette file? Oh. I've used this before. It's more than that. Hmm. All right, Claude, you're in. Let's see if we can do this. I don't even know if, yeah, Claude is like, is capable of this, but let's see. Oh, this isn't a, I was in Claude Code. This is a co-work problem. Yeah, that wouldn't have worked. Maybe it would have. I don't think so, though. What palette format should I generate? GPL. Looks like it's gonna do it. This is pretty cool. So for those of you wondering, I have a lot in my Claude Cowork chat history, so I'm not gonna put it on, but I'm asking Claude to make the palette for me based off these hex codes. And then I'm gonna put it into Piscal or Piscal. I don't know how to say that. Oh my gosh, it did it. Okay. Let's see. It might not have even worked if we're being honest. Oh my gosh, it did. And does this have no way of like organizing them? Might be it. Is it 8? No. The other thing is you don't care that it's like exactly alike. I think there's one more in here. Yeah, so it's like that, and then it's my eraser. Is it E? Yeah, it looks. Actually, I wonder. Is it off center one? No, it's on center. I think it's probably a darker color. That's wrong. It's oh man, I don't know. Look at a photo of a water pump. So like I think this would be like probably a good design. You could probably cut it right there. What I would do is I would take. Well, why is it? Oh, I thought that was. Just move that there, maybe. Why does that not do that? Copy. Oh, do I need to paste right there? There you go. Maybe a little higher. Good idea, though. Let's say. It's right there, yeah. Where's those? What's the. Oh. I like that. The inside of this should be like some kind of blue, dark blue. Just looks like a water bucket. Hmm. I'm looking for like a dark brown or blue. Not like this navy though. More gray. I don't want to mess with the palette though. It's the thing. Um, it could work. Yeah, that'll work well. I do like that. I'll go like that. Put some kind of. That's just really bright. I was thinking like some sort of. I almost wish that I used. Sense that though. Looks a little too much on that. On that. Should probably be down one more. Okay, sweet. Game's ready to run again. Okay, let's try this. Let's see how it does. Okay. Sweet. That looks great. Let's see if we can get the different pumpkin seed. Let's see. I don't see how to. Here we go. Huh. Okay. So how do I change my seed? I'm confused about how I should change my seed in this. X. It's not right. Oh my gosh, there it is. Wow, okay. Wow, this took a while. They done? Okay, so let's see. I want to throw in there. Yeah, get the pumpkin. Ooh, that's the hard part. Pumpkin seeds. Good to go now and there. Get another plot going. Okay. Let's grow on those at least. Get another sprinkler right there. Now it would be like it's time to add some auto harvesting and conveyor belts. I mean, yeah, at this point it's like kind of what game do I want it to become, right? Should I make it more automation based or should I make it more like fighting / tower defense based? And we do have enemies right now. I just don't have any on the map right now. I'll throw some on there though. I mean, we have a ton of money, so definitely need some balancing. That's for sure. Make a water pump too. Oh. Yeah, man, would I rather have it be automation or would I rather have it be defense? I think automation is just so fun for farming games, you know? I can't even imagine trying to add conveyor belts though. And like, what do you process it to? You know, are you gonna have like that's when it's like, I think it's easier to make maybe one separate thing that you make. Like maybe it's a wine farm, you know, and you make wine, because then you know you can have like bottling things. You can have um, you know, places for them to ferment, or maybe they like make jelly or something. I think I like that. I just need to think about how I want to do the automation now. It also slows down buying things a lot. Because kind of the appeal of the farming, and same with tower defense, is like this kind of feast and famine, where it's like you harvest a bunch all at once. Hmm. It's just gonna be cool to have conveyor belts, honestly. I think we'd do it. I think we could, and I think we should do it. It's well, if it was an automation game, it definitely would need conveyor belts. But the question is, like, is that what it's going to become? You know. I know what Factorio is. Yeah, I played it maybe like 30 minutes. But I mean, people absolutely love that game. Complex. You know what? I think I would do is like, so we're kind of on this farm, and like, there's a couple different parts of running it. There's the defense, there's the growing slash automation, and then there's like the shipping. So what if, like, what if there was just kind of like a truck that left every like, I don't know, 5 minutes or something, or like 2 to 5 minutes. And so your goal was kind of just to like fill up the truck before it left and came back. Does that make any sense? And then you also have to obviously defend your farm during that time too. But like at this stage, you'd be a drone picking up the materials, and then you would just go drop it off into either a processor or into the truck. Like, I just wonder if that gameplay loop would be fun. I need to open up a new chat in Cloud Cowork though. Some other chats getting a little too big. I think that'd be kind of sweet though, honestly. Because then you kind of have a bunch of different pieces within your farm. Eventually, where it goes to some kind of like shipping unit, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm also gonna pirate a bunch of sprites. They're obviously not gonna be in the final game, but I just kind of want to see how it would look. So, my chat keeps bugging. I need another chat in Cowork. My context window's too big. So, a couple different things that we need. So it's going to be automation. Based. I need to add some kind of truck, I guess. Um, harvesters and conveyor belts. So harvesters, conveyor belts, and then the truck that leaves every X number of minutes. Harvesters and conveyor belts that harvest crops and move them around the farm. So there should obviously be some kind of like boxing station. Well, maybe not. I want. Man, how should we do this? Because it could either all flow into one place, or it could be like you start with a small truck stop um, that comes every 5 minutes, and then you get access to other things as the game goes on. To also add a small truck stop area of the map where can get so I think that the truck should come. The truck should come and then pick up the items. Maybe it has like, I don't know how to do this. Truck can get loaded with, because I think you just have separate stations almost. Or should he have to manage like roads? Maybe we should do roads, honestly. Small truck stop the area map where a truck can get, or a truck picks up items every X number of minutes. Well, Jimmy, I'm thinking that actually is a good idea. Yeah, that's a great idea. Like, if the truck had specific, like, we want these kinds of crops, that could be cool. No, Jimmy, that's cool. We'll see where it goes. Oh, nice, Celico. Are you traveling? That's crazy that you're up at 4:30. That's insane. Thank you, Silico. Yeah, I hope to too. I usually don't during the day, obviously, because it's like I'm working. But yeah, at night it's fun, especially because my wife works tonight. So it's like, might as well just do this. I think Claude is pissed. I'm asking it to redo all of these things. Oh, nice. That's sick. Are you guys at somewhere fun right now? You don't need to dox yourself, but okay. Wow, Claude just spit out. Mm. At process stations. Oh, another one's nice. Okay, have fun, Silico. Oh, that's the worst. That is the worst. Yeah, there's nothing worse than getting a bad night's rest. Jeez, they're actually they're coming in now, and I've lost all power. That should be enough. Nice part about this kind of game is like it just takes so little to run, you know? Oh, are those? Oh yeah, I ran out of power. Not yet. There we go. Sounds good. I'll see you, Sayalco. Thanks for coming again. Okay, it's implementing it right now. Let's I'm gonna close this. Oh. Is this true? This is big if true. Look, the flooring. This would be huge. To get that tile set up right. That's tempting. I might have to rip that, honestly. What else do they have? The sprinklers. Where are those at? This includes sprinklers? My gosh. It's actually insane. Dude, literally shout out to whoever did this. This is really nice. Hmm. I'm almost overwhelmed. Let's grab it though. So flooring. Is that the... That's not the dirt. Oh, what is it? It must be. Yeah, it must be. Really only care about that. I'll grab this one though. Oh, download you, friend. See, is that gonna be right though? I've never done tiles in Stardew, so this is gonna be very interesting. How to do tile sets. Hmm. Okay, I might have to have Claude help me with this. Okay, Jimmy. I feel like I'll need to have Claude make it, and then I'll just need to plug it in because otherwise I'm just not gonna know, to be honest. So I'll probably just wait. But I got that. I'll get an actual sprinkler in here. I'll delete this one. And then we'll get a couple other sprites from that site. Like, man, I wish I could just search it up. It wasn't in craftables, which is kind of interesting. I don't think it's in any of these. I'm gonna try craftables again though. There's a crystallarium. We'll need some other stuff. We could definitely use that for the water pump. There's a bunch of stuff in here we'll end up using. Their art, man, is just so good. It's so good. You can use that for water pump. Yeah. It feels like I think I might be going crazy. There's no way it'd be in furniture. Or coupe. I didn't think so. This works because Claude is still thinking. It's none of these, man. That's surprised it wasn't in there. That's actually pretty cool. Dude, I am so lost. I'll just use the one that I made. It's insane though. I was looking forever, dude. That'll work for now. I will want to cut out some things. Specific a tile image. Here we go. Hey, Jimmy, am I able to do this where I basically drag in a sprite sheet and then I'm able to create sprites out of that? It's the same? Oh, no, different. Absolutely, okay. How would somebody like me do that? Actually looks like they use the right like pixel count, which is really awesome. This maybe? I'll look it up. That way you don't have to type something massive. Godot. Select a new 2D sprite node in your scene. Honestly, I'm gonna try and figure this out, but if I get caught up somewhere that I can't figure out, I might ask you. Yeah. Create or select a 2D sprite in your scene. So I need to make one. What even is this though? Is this like a game object? It looks like it has to be. This has got to be a game object. Okay, so we have one. Oh, okay, add a new one. say Sprite 2D. Take off my headphones. So Sprite 2D. And then click the texture property. Oh, texture, here we go. Not that. So we might need to, in Inspector, click the texture property. Okay, thank you, Jimmy. New Atlas texture. There we go. Okay. Did something to expand its settings. Here we go. Tile map in from the file system. Dock into the Atlas. Okay. Okay. Let's try this. There. Bingo. Okay, we'll probably need to change so the region now. Here we go. Okay, sick. First of all, I need to change this to like 16 or 16, depending on what this is. So we'll make this the water pump. So what we'll do, just need to find, it's probably 16 by 32. I think that really could be a good water pump, honestly. Might be better like furnace or generator though. That might not be bad either. Oh wait, that might be fire. Does that have to be it? It doesn't look like very much of a pump. It's gotta be about 16 by 32. Yeah, pixel snap for sure. going to go into here, and there's probably some sort of like filter on this, huh? Do you know how to change this image so that it like basically isn't blurry on this? Oh, it's in the editor. Maybe? Project settings. Let's go rendering. Nearest. Oh yeah, bingo. Okay. So I have that. So now do I just take this and add it to my objects folder or something? File. We'll just call it water pump. Oh, that's where it's putting everything. That makes sense. So can I delete this? Well, I guess first I should test if I can take this and just, okay, sweet. Yeah, we can delete these now. That's fine. It saved an animation track though? Feels weird. But does someone ask any questions? Now let's do, I guess it'll be different for, I added a item slash sprite. Oh, you know what I could do? I could just go into here, buildings. I could just do that for the water pump item, huh? Not that. Or maybe. Yeah. Yeah. I could probably just. Okay, how do I close out of this? Yeah. Save and close. Oh, wait. What the hell? What did I just do? Did I just mess up? I think I'm fine. I think I'm fine. So if I go like this, bring this into here. Where's that guy at? And then do. Maybe that's not what I should do. I'm just gonna ask chat if it can. I added a water pump. Okay, this is going to be a big moment of truth because this was a ton to add. It added conveyor belts. It added the truck stop. It added the auto harvesters. So this is going to be a lot. But hopefully it did okay. We'll see, I guess. Oh. Man, it's crazy though how much better Claude is with in tandem with Godot than Claude is with Unity. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous, honestly. Yeah, no, I'm putting his ass to work, dude. He's no breaks. Hopefully, because I don't know how else. I just don't know anything and how to do anything in Godot. I mean, really. So, and I don't want to mess up with any of the stuff that Claude had previously set up within the water pump, like game object. So I was kind of careful. This dude is taking forever though. Oh my gosh. It's pretty intuitive. Oh yeah, no, I know C#, I know Python, you know, HTML, CSS, all that stuff, but just like getting around in the game engine. Whoa. What the hell just happened? My shit just crashed. Why did Godot just crash? It's weird. Bro. Don't say it, that's fine. Like this? What the hell am I supposed to do here, boy? Can I just press play? Oh my gosh, it worked though. That actually looks fantastic. Oh, it just wants me to save the node. Yeah, sure, saving. Yeah, sit there. Yeah, override it. Why not? Test. Oh, I already. So is this the node I should use then? Just get the. What the hell is going on? Dude, how do I get out of this thing? This was hell. There we go. This is not 2D though. Don't save. 2D scene. That was freaking crazy, dude. Up the top. Okay, I think that worked. That actually looks great though. That's funny. Thank you for your help. I can get a little lost. There's a lot to do here. So, we're gonna need money though. We need, we can buy pumpkin seeds. Okay. Let's add some pipes. And we can keep growing those. Let's add a generator. Let's get there. Okay. Now, I want to see. Okay, sweet. So we got those. And add the harvester. Man, which side does the. Oh my gosh. A little glitchy. Oh, okay, sweet. It gets backed up right there. So that's how full it can get. These boys are still manual. So the thing is that I would need to go over and drop them into the this box over here. Curious to see what happens. Does the truck come? I think it's supposed to come like every 90 seconds or something. So we'll see. I mean, it'll probably get backed up right here. But yeah. It's really cool with the conveyor belts though. Glad we added those. Can I build this? Okay, so the truck came and then we sold all of our stuff. So what happens if that's full? We need like a splitter, right? We need a splitter. Yeah, I want to see if those really... Okay, so I get stuck right there. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Honestly, I think I should just spend some time adding some more sprites to here. Like the conveyor belts are fine, but like sprinklers, we can make better. Generators for sure. I think it's probably best for me to just delete this guy. Because I think he still has him here. Yeah. See, water tank. Referencing per building into the office. Okay. Just tell me the texture path and region. Okay, that's a lot easier. So we'll do... Oh, I do want to do the plot. Plot would be cool to make. Add a tile set of plots. Let me see where it is. Create child node sprite. Yeah, can we a tile set of dirt plots? Setup. Sprite. That'll look really, really cool. When we get that added, that's like the next step, because half the game is plots. Alright, go get some food. Jimmy Jules, bro. Shout out. You've been here this entire time, brother. And you're a real one for that. Yeah, that's right. No, I appreciate that. What are you working on right now? If you don't mind me asking. Let's see, who's this guy? Who on Pixel Snap? What is that gonna end up being? It's gotta be 64 64 by 64. It is the dirt tile set. Oh, that's gonna look so sick. I do cloud infrastructure, nice VPN stuff. Oh, I gotcha. Well, then yeah, it's a good thing to. That's the thing about like ASMR and like boring stuff. Is like, or even things with talking. You can definitely put it on like repetitive tasks, but if it's something that you really need to like focus and think for, I can't watch it. so glad I found all those things just to download. It'll be so much easier to make placeholders. The thing too is like, odds are this doesn't even get sold, so I don't want to spend time on art that it's not going to get used. I'd rather just have good art in a game than I'm just going to play myself. Yeah. I should honestly probably start thinking about the other items we'll use. What up, Nikola? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're currently, well, I'm waiting for Claude to finish something. Finish thinking. Because I'm needing to do the tile set. In the game for the plots because it's a farming game. It'll just make it look so much better. So that is currently what we're waiting for. And until then, we're kind of just vibing. You know what is what I want to ask you, Jimmy, and also Nikola is, are you guys watching any good shows right now? Because like I cannot remember the last time I watched a good show. Even movie. Actually, I saw The Odyssey. The Odyssey was amazing. But show-wise, it's kind of been stale for me, personally. I'm worried to run the game while... Oh, here we go. Based on the shapes. Okay, he's got it. Now he's implementing it. Dude, Atlantis was, or not Atlantis, Obsession was insane. That was absolutely insane. Yeah. What a show. The part where Nikki, when Bear and what was her name, were in the car and then Nikki comes up with the brick. Love Island? Come on, you're better than that. You're better than that. No, I'm just kidding. You know what's funny is I kind of like watching bad TV too. Like, I don't know if you have heard of, I think it's 56 Days. Me and my wife watch 56 Days, 58 Days. I can't remember, something like that. It's kind of like a romance / murder mystery. It was okay. Yeah, loved The Odyssey, loved Obsession. I love a lot of movies. Like we watch movies, not really many TV shows. No, listen, I get it. They're not for me, but I get it. Yeah, Pickle, we grinding. It's almost been 3 hours. I'll have to show you. I can't even remember. We've probably made some decent progress. Well, Claude has made some decent progress since you've been gone. This boy tripping right now, though. He keeps finding errors. Is Claude a... Do I call Claude a he? I don't know. But he keeps finding his own errors. And then, like, going back and being, oh, actually, wait. But I think this should be the one. And then we'll have the plots, which will be amazing. It'll be so cool. It will look really awesome on here. So he's built new systems. Okay. No dedicated for no vertical neighbor at all. Connects. Well, I think they actually muffed it up a little bit. Because it does. It said one that has no vertical neighbor, but that's technically this right here. Let's see. It might have messed it up. But I don't think you can really be mad about that. It fucked up. Oh man, I fucked it up big time. Let's see though. Oh, that's interesting. You see the story once and you need the drama. Okay. So are you like, you'll keep watching a TV show. That's weird. That's done. You'll keep watching a TV show like while it's going on, so that you'll get kind of like the I can't wait for the next episode. It might be the best TV show. I don't know if I could. I think if I was to, I'd watch Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. I need to tell Claude he messed up. What I'm gonna do. This. So let's think about this. If we go into, I don't want to go there. I don't want to open up Excel on here because I'll have a bunch of numbers. But I will go into Google Sheets. And we can sign in. That'll work just fine. I'll show you guys what I'm doing here. So I'm gonna try and basically map out for Claude. So this is up, north, south, never northeast, south, west, and then it is north, east, west, and then it is should do the connectors, huh? Yeah. We'll do the connectors. So that'll be none. And then we'll go south. And then we'll go north, south. And then we'll go north. That's right, yeah. And then we'll go east and south. And then east, south, and west. Southwest. Northeast, south. Northeast, southwest. North, southwest. What up, Tyler? How you doing, man? No, you actually should watch that, Nicola. Like, I bet you would be all over it. The clips that I've seen of it are just hilarious, especially if you like know, like those women are a big deal here in Utah. So it's just so funny. Tyler, we're talking about our favorite TV show right now. So I don't know if you've got a favorite TV show, but north, southwest, and then we would need to do northeast, and then we would need to do northeast, west. Yeah, that way we need to do northwest. Yeah, northwest. I appreciate that, man. Sometimes it gets hard to make content, so I appreciate that. East. And then east, west, then west. And then take that, put it into here. Why can't I? Okay, made. Connecting tile, east, connecting, and so on. Okay, hopefully that fixes it. More of a gamer than TV show watcher. I like the story-based games. Until Dawn 2. So I haven't played the game, but I have seen the movie. I don't know if you've seen the movie. I thought it was pretty good. Enjoyed it. But what did you think if you've seen it as an actual player of the game? Yeah, I think that'll work. Claude is still figuring it out. He's fighting his demons right now, but I think it'll come out okay. Dude, that door Whereas, like, some creepy person could come out of that. You know what I mean? It just looks like the perfect place for them to come out of. This boy's tripping. He's almost done. Almost done thinking, he says. It is funny to me that, like, coding and making games isn't as... Why did it crash again? Boy. That was weird. But I think it's actually fixed now. Should we see? Oh, really? Fair enough. I mean, honestly, Nicola, I liked it. I, again, never played the game, but I liked it for what it was worth. I just saw it on, like, Prime or something, so... Oops. That's fine. That looks wrong, but... Hold on, it's sliding. I see this is right now. Doesn't that look just so much better? Oof, out of my... I mean, I would take my opinion with a grain of salt, if I'm being honest. But I did enjoy it. Oh, I wonder if it's like... Yeah, if it's below... I'm not sure. That's a hamster. Oh. Did I just close the game? I don't know. What to do? Yes. this isn't effective or efficient. But I think that it looks cool, so. Oh, I can buy the water. There we go. Oh man, this is actually gonna be pretty cool, I think. Oh, I don't have any money to buy seeds. Well, that was quick. I definitely want to add sprinklers to the game before see, I bet I could pretty easily go to buildings, sprinkler. We don't know. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look great if we're being honest, but the sprinkler. Okay, guys. I think I'm done. But I'm gonna wait till the stream gets to 3 hours because I think that gives me a little bit of aura. So I have a minute. So to show you, I mean, we did. I mean, I did all of this today, right? But like on stream, we were doing this for a long time, man. I mean, yeah, 3 hours. I did. This is my own game, yes. This is something that I am making right now, just for fun. But like, really, I think we did pretty good. I can't even remember what we added, just because they're all kind of blending together, I guess. Oof, I did that wrong. It's okay. Like, I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this aura? You tell me. See, well, let me put that right there, but no, well. Oh my gosh, I hate these. Stupid. No, I lost. I want to play it one more time though. Let me see if he's almost done. I think it actually was not doing it because I started the game. Oops. Definitely aura. I appreciate that. It's actually going to go a little past 3 hours because I want to show you guys what it looks like with the sprinklers. It's going to crash my Godot again, isn't it? Sprinkler verification. What the hell is this guy doing? This bro is genuinely lost. Okay. You crashed? No? Oh, that's pretty surprising. Let's see if it worked though. I'm gonna pause the enemies because I don't want to have to fight anybody. Maybe that's a bad sign. That I'm like, oh, it did work. Nice. Then we gotta put down seeds. Oh, go. And then they get harvested. We collect even more. See, but in reality, my drone would just be carrying these because basically we need to go to the truck stop. We need to deliver them to the truck stop before we can get money. More money, that is. Otherwise, it's just too instantaneous, you know? Because it's definitely going to be more fast-paced than a lot of farming sims. But I play like Stardew. Like, that's obviously where this game pulls inspiration from. But dude, I bet I could pull like the entire tile set for like um like Stardew Valley just as a map, like during like summer or something, because I think this is technically like the summer plot. And I bet I could literally have the game generate, or I could have Claude, right, make a random generator to put in bushes, put in trees, do all the grass, put in rocks for like obstacles. I bet it would literally do all that. See, now I want to try the so we do the auto harvester here, right here, and then we put a truck stop. Wait, this might actually, I might have actually just discovered the meta in my own game. Truck stop right here, and then we go to conveyor belts. Is that game? Because I feel like that's game, but my harvesters aren't working for some reason. I wonder if it's because they didn't, those weren't, maybe that'll work. No. Do these need to be facing a certain way? No. They're just ass. It's because they're not pumpkins? That would be really stupid. It's very possible, but that would be stupid. Oops. We'll see. I wonder if the new plot mechanics like broke it. And more stuff. Baby, we don't know. See, now look at it from here. Imagine you just have like all these things going on. Anyways, thanks for coming to the stream, guys. I appreciate y'all. Peace.